Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your April 2021 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and descendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Sagittarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. For those of you that are new to the channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and then help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the month has in store for you, for your actions and interactions with the world at large. This month you got the King of Wands. So in a lot of ways you show up as yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. The King of Wands is literally a fire sign person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Usually a guy, but doesn't have to be. Now remember as well, the court cards very often show up as archetypes or energies of ourselves. What is the King of Wands? Well, this is about being bold, vibrant, dynamic. It's about really taking that sort of initial step forward to reveal yourself to the world in some way, shape or form. As a personal experience, the King of Wands is asking you to make a choice. It's asking you to be bold. It's asking you to step up. So this month, in some way, shape or form, you are either going to be thrust into the limelight, or in another way, this could literally see you being pushed into or assuming a leadership role, even if you hadn't planned to, even if you think you're not ready. In some way, shape or form, the universe or life has decided that you are. So be aware of that and be ready to come out from behind the curtain. No more of this mad scientist or wizard behind the curtain sort of energy. This is about you coming out into the forefront. Maybe some of you are coming out. you know It was a joke. There's so many people nowadays, it's like I have to think so hard about what I say, and that's not me. I tend to speak as I find, so it's an interesting time, isn't it? For your money and materials, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a great card for money because it suggests that it's almost like you're very near to completing a specific goal that you set out to achieve when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances, which is phenomenal. What I really like about the Nine of Pentacles on the financial level as well, it suggests having the experience of being comfortable. This is where you can, if you want to buy something, I got it. If if I need something, I've got it. It's like anything that you need on that material financial level, any need that may arise for you, you're in a position right now, certainly over the course of this month anyway, where whatever your needs are on that financial level, you have the money available. It's just there. The finances this month are easy breezy, which is great. Now, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this would literally be your digestive system, your tummy, all of that kind of general area. I don't necessarily see any issues there, but because you've got the King of Wands there, this may really see you looking at your diet. It might see you really paying attention to, what foods make you feel good, what foods don't make you feel good. If you've got any allergies, etc. This could be a month where you really get a handle on, okay, you know what, I think it's this. As an example, I know I'm not supposed to eat too much dairy because it's not good for my skin or my chest actually, but I can't help myself. I love it. It's cheese, man. Cheese and butter. It's just too hard to give up. For your home and environment, this is beautiful because this is you really enjoying the home. This is you really having the experience of understanding my home, the place that I live in, the people that I'm connected to at my home. This is a beautiful experience. The Nine of Pentacles, you could do a lot worse than this card. It's so wonderful, especially for the material existence, for your money and materials, because it's the finest of everything. It's the best of everything, and it kind of highlights as well all the hard work that you've done up until this point to have this experience of being financially secure, of enjoying the home that you've created. all of it. It's just a really beautiful energy. So I really like this for you. I think it's great. Revel in it this month. Enjoy it while it lasts, as they say. For your communications and conversations, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So lots of plans of trips at this moment in time. It does look like there are commutes, travels, very long car journeys on the way as well. For those of you that are making purchases this month, it looks like there's a possible purchase of a new car. The Nine of Pentacles coupled with the Knight of Pentacles is usually like a vehicle of luxury, you know, like a 4x4, like a Land Rover, Range Rover, you know, all that kind of stuff. So if you are planning to travel this month, especially by car, it looks like you're doing it in style. So whether this is that you rent something really nice to go on that journey or that trip, or whether you're purchasing something really nice for yourself, you got the go ahead from the cards, absolutely. Now, when it comes to your communications, this looks like a month of negotiations on those material levels, but it will be a month where you really need to take your time with it. There's nothing fast here. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, so take your time. Anywhere that you've got negotiations, anywhere that you've got contracts, anything to do with your work, your profession, whether that is you know, your allowances, benefits package, etc., this would be a time to really look at that. And if you want an increase in any way, shape or form when it comes to those things, this would be a good month to have that conversation. You've got the charisma, the energy and the vibrancy for it, but you've also got this energy working for you as well. So it's kind of like you can get what you want without being forceful. You know, but there's a steadiness there. It's like you've got that rod of steel up your spine that really helps you kind of, you know, say what you need to say, but in a way that's well received, you know. The Nine of Pentacles coupled with the King of Wands as well. Anytime the Nine of Pentacles is touching on a person, it very often has that a person of refinement energy to it. So there's something very smooth, suave and sophisticated about the Saggies this month. I like this for you guys. You better get it. And then you have the Two of Pentacles in your heart and hearth, right? So there's a lot of earth here. Lots of earth taking place this month, and I think that's because obviously as we get into the second half of April, we switch into the Taurus energy. So very, very interesting that that's come up. For those of you that are single, you could literally be meeting somebody on your travels. I have to say this person is either very good looking or very wealthy, or possibly even both. I mean, I ain't mad at ya, I'm jealous, but you know, something for you to think about because it looks really, really nice. Those of you that are partnered or in relationships already, this suggests advancement on that material level. And I think in a lot of ways, this is you maybe coming closer to realizing a dream than you thought you would be along by this moment in time. Remember though, because the Two of Pentacles, yes, it's advancement, but it can also be where we need to weigh up the options. All right, so it's about, because sometimes it can be about thrift as well. I mean, to be honest with you, this month you really don't need to be thrifty, but you know, still good to be it's still good to be sensible at the same time. For your first week of the month, you have the Justice card, right? So this is literally you gearing up to accept a new position, put something out into the world, present yourself in a new way. This could be signing a contract. Now, for those of you that are single and meeting somebody, it may very well be a legal professional. The King of Wands coupled with the Justice card can literally be a person that is like a police officer, or you know, somebody that works in the armed forces. It could be somebody that works as a detective, somebody that works, you know, in a uniform basically. So that can be anything from an EMT right through to, you know, a doctor as well. It could be any of the above. But yeah, interesting. It's like, for the message that I get from this though is there's a new contract on the horizon, but it's very much one that you are chasing. This is about you making some sort of personal advancement, but you driving this forward. For your second week of the month, you have the Fool card. New things, places, people, energies. Yes, absolutely. But with the Nine of Pentacles, this is new money streams, new revenue streams. It's also, as well, for some of you, this could be you making money or creating a revenue stream that has a very physical, tangible sort of energy behind it. Give you an example. Maybe you're making your own candles. Maybe you are making your own cheese. Maybe you're making your own herb bundles. Maybe you're producing your own honey. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's something very tangible that you're going to go on to sell. Now, if that's not for you and that's not going to be your experience, this could literally just represent you coming up with or finding a new revenue stream. But coupled with the Nine of Pentacles, again, just really, really nice. I think this could also be a way of you finding, it could be you finding a way of using technology to make more money. So anything up to and including crypto. For your third week of the month, you have the Death card. All right, so that's underneath the Knight of Pentacles. So there are trips, and there's a lot of them. One of which, though, looks like it may not go ahead. And this is interesting to me because as I'm looking at this, it kind of feels like there's actually 3 trips on the horizon for you. One of which isn't going to go ahead. I just want you to be aware of that. You know, no detriment. Maybe the other party just can't be there. Maybe they can't make it. You know, any number of reasons. But just as long as you're aware, so you know that what's coming up. When it comes to your communications, be prepared for some of the negotiations that you have to be halted. It will only be a very short moment. But, you know, something's going to be delayed and it might be up to and including 7 to 10 sort of days. So not much more than that, but just be prepared and aware that it might be a possibility. And then for your fourth week of the month, you have the Magician card. So for those of you that are single, you really are. This month you're aligning with a very powerful person, somebody that is in a really good position, somebody that's very self-aware, very self-directed, possibly famous, maybe famous in their local area. Maybe this is somebody that's well known in their personal field, or maybe it's just somebody that's done very well for themselves in life. When it comes to those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this is you guys literally manifesting a dream. So that's really exciting because it's kind of like you're tapping into that sort of universal / magical field energy, which is really exciting, especially when couples tap into that energy together. Every energy is heightened when there's more than one person, right? When you and your partner are in that space and you combine your energies and you start tapping, you know, the external realms, that's when things get really exciting and very interesting. So I like this. I think this is you guys manifesting a dream of some kind. So, and maybe faster than you expected as well. That's one of the things that I said earlier. So your Human Design Oracle card is the Gate 30 and Holding. So there's going to be something that shows up this month that may be a dream, maybe a goal, maybe something is realized quicker than expected. And it does look like, I'm laughing now because of a conversation I had not too long ago. It does look like something that comes up this month. It's like you're going to hold on to it for dear life. It's like, I've got this. This is mine. I'm not letting go. I don't care what it takes, but I'm going. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just not backing down because you feel like this is your experience. This is your thing. This is your purchase. Like, whatever it is, this is you very resolute. You know, this is mine, or ours if you're in a couple. I love it. I really love it. I think this is going to be a great month for you guys. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care and I'll see you soon.